Well, you guys, if you're looking for a mesh fronted PC case, then the Tecware Forge M ARGB case is a pretty good choice at around about 50 English pounds. It's probably one of the best polygonal mesh airflow optimized fronted cases on the market today at that sort of price point. You can see it does have a really cool, unique design on the front to allow really good airflow. And if you're after one of these particular cases but don't want to pay a lot of money, then this could be a pretty good option. Now, there's no filterization on the front of the case, which means you can get full airflow through the front of here, and the cool design here just allows a lot more airflow through here. Now, normally these sort of cases do cost quite a bit of money, but this one's fairly priced. Now, this one does also come with 4 Orbis F1 addressable RGB fans included in that deal as well, which I think is absolutely outstanding. It does come with a fan hub controller with 10 fan inputs, also 62 different RGB lighting modes for this particular case, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me at that sort of price point. The fans you get are 3 on the front, 120mm included, also 1 rear 120mm included, but it does give you options to put 2 up the top as well, and 2 on the shroud if you wanted to do that. Also on the front of the case here, you can see microphone, audio, 2 USB 2.0 and 1 USB 3.0 port on here, your LED controller, which is for your RGB, you got your reset button and your activity lights for your hard drive, and also power on light and your power button. You've also got your magnetic filter up the top here, which is easily removable for washing, pretty decent, and it does come included as well. Now, if you're looking to go water cooled, you can actually put in a radiator up the top here, which will be up to a 240mm radiator support and 220mm fans you can add to that, which is pretty nice for this sort of size of case. Now, moving on down into the door area, you can see we do have a hinged tempered glass side panel, which is detachable. Now, at that price point, it's very rare to see cases with a magnetic hinged door on them at £50, which I think is pretty decent. Again, moving on down into inside the case, we'll take a closer look here. This case also comes with a basement area which hides all of your cables and also your hard drive and your PSU. It does have a cutout area here so you can see the PSU label if you like that type of thing. Also, there's an area, some meshing up the top here, which you can actually mount some fans on here if you wanted to. I think 220mm fans will fit on here as well. There is some screw holes here, which I should imagine you'll be able to do that on there. Now, also on the front here, there is area for a radiator which you can add. Now, I've looked on the website and it did state up to 240mm radiator support here. It does look quite large here, and you might be able to squeeze a slightly larger one in here, but I would just definitely check with the manufacturer before you go ahead and order the radiator, just in case it doesn't fit. Now, I already mentioned about the RGB fan at the rear as well. That comes included as well. They do a model of this exact same case without the RGB if that's what you want, and it comes with 4 included fans. You can add a further 2 more fans up the top here, or even a radiator as I mentioned earlier, which is a nice added bonus. Let me just show you quickly up the top here so you can see the clearance and what it looks like up the top underneath. Pretty clear and pretty easy to install a radiator up there. Now, the GPU supported for this case is 340mm maximum length. Also, there is 2 SSD mounting points on there as well, which you can see on the right near the fans. 160mm maximum CPU cooler height is available in this case as well. So motherboard options for this is micro ATX and ITX motherboard support. No ATX support for this case. Again, moving on round to the rear of the case here, you can see the honeycomb exhaust area for your fans. Also rounded machine edges on this case, so no sharp edges, which is a real nice added bonus for this. You've got 4 expansion slots on the back here as well. Because it's a micro ATX case, you're not going to get 7 on this one, which should be plenty. Let's move on round to the other side, which is a solid panel. Let me remove that, and you can see now where we can put in our PSU and our hard drive. You can see the actual PSU support here is a maximum of 180mm. Also, the hard drive cage is removable and it does accept a 3.5-inch drive in there. You do get the 10 fan controller hub included in this case as well, which is nice. If you want to add more fans, you can put them straight into that fan controller. You will need to use the same fans that come with that, and I'm pretty sure you can order them online as well. You've got all your umbilical cords here, your USB, your audio, your USB 3.0, and your front panel connectors for your buttons and stuff that go to the motherboard. So you've got all the cabling here that you're going to need to set up your build. Now, if you're using an old type system that you want to put in here that doesn't support RGB, then you can use this SATA connection here to power the hub, and your fans will spin at full speed. If you want to control the RGB, the addressable RGB, there is a 3-pin 5V ARGB header here which goes straight to the board. If you're looking to do that on older systems, then that won't support that, and you will need to use the SATA power cable for that. Now, also you can see the 22mm cable management space available around this side here, which is plenty to hide all your cables. The bottom PSU filter is included as well. Pretty large filter here, which is easily removable for washing. It's not one of those slide out ones, it just clips in and nails onto these little metal clips here. Got these pretty sturdy feet with some anti-slip rubber feet on the bottom there. You also have the 2 screws here to remove the hard drive cage. Now, normally of this sort of size and budget, you normally get riveted hard drive cages. This is actually removable, which is a nice added bonus. Now again, as I said, there is 62 different light modes of RGB on here. You can control them with a button on the top of the case, or you can control them with a remote control as well. I'll just show you a few of these so you can actually see what they look like. You've got all the usual ones like breathe mode and other types of ones like spinning colors here, and you've also got the rainbow effect and things like that, as you would expect with addressable RGB. So pretty nice. I do like that breathe mode one. It's quite a nice look, and you can change the color to whatever you like. The remote control is included as well, but if you're using the addressable RGB header, then your motherboard is going to be able to control all of your RGB for you. And again, it does support a lot of different types like AuraSync and MSI and Asrock, and a bunch of other different ones like Gigabyte as well. The dimensions is 390 by 205 by 430mm. Pretty nice case. It's probably one of the best mesh cases at this price, I would say. They do sell a non-RGB version, which is around about £40 if you're interested in that one. I'll leave the links in the video description. I will be doing a build in this one, so I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to the build. I shall see you again for another video. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button and then hit the bell notification button and click all to be notified when we upload new videos.